Dr. Bones, listening to Dr. Bones.
Good afternoon, this is Dr. Bones, and today my guest is Slaughter Beach. Welcome to the show, guys.
Thank you so much.
So, first and foremost, guys, thank you for taking the time out of your day to come on the show. I really do appreciate it.
It's an honor. It's a pleasure.
well, maybe we'll call it an honor later until we're done the show. Then we'll see, right? So first and foremost, the name Slaughter Beach. I mean, the first thing when I think of Slaughter, I actually don't think of actually slaughtering. I actually think of the '80s band Slaughter. So I know that's not what connected you to the name, but how'd you guys come up with that?
Well,
it was quite a coincidence. You know, we used a long time searching for a band name, and then one day we just stumbled across this American small town called Slaughter Beach, and we just thought it was like a very funny and cool contrast between the two words. So yeah, I don't know, we just picked that as a band name.
No, it's just curiosity because when I was just looking up your Facebook page and other stuff, just looking for info, ironically, that did come up. The Slaughter Beach town that you talked about actually came up in a Google search. So.
Oh well, that's funny. Well, but that is the reason why we chose the name. Mainly because of the funny contrast between the two words, slaughter and beach.
I know,
it's kind of sarcastic and ironic, and then we play this sweet indie music. So it's kind of ironic. It's kind of funny.
Well, I know it makes sense, and so much of it. I mean, and that's a lot of times what it helps, I guess, propel a band a little bit further. Sometimes is a good band name and something like that, because it stands out. It's not one of those ones that kind of sits back in the corner where you're looking around and you think Slaughter Beach is like, wow, like it kind of just jumps right out at you, right? So
yeah.
Now go ahead.
No, I just said that that's what we thought as well.
So I mean,
about the name,
and it's working for you pretty well. So I'm sorry, go ahead.
But it kind of jumps into your eyes, and actually the fun thing about it is that we actually spent a very long time trying to find a band name, and originally, like more than half a year ago, we came up with Slaughter Beach, and then to begin with, we weren't really satisfied, I guess, because it was the first idea really, and we wanted to search a little more, and then we spent like 4 or 5 months searching for another name, and then in the end we just realized that Slaughter Beach was it, really.
Did you guys try a few names first, and when you play gigs, or did you guys wait to have the name and then go out and start gigging?
Yeah, the last. I mean, we actually haven't played any shows yet. We just this whole project is so new, so and everything is happening so fast right now. So,
it's gotta be exciting for you guys, though, right?
Oh, very.
Yeah.
Very.
So, with the songs, I mean, because obviously you're playing the indie type kind of, as you put it, like sweet indie. When you guys got together initially, did you guys know you're gonna play this type of music, or was it something you thought about for a bit?
Well, I mean, I think it comes very natural to us. A lot of our inspirations, that's not exactly the same kind or type, but this emotional indie, I mean, it's very close to us. So I think that came very natural. It's not something that we've ever discussed or talked about like that. It's just like a natural agreement. Like that's just how we do it, really.
No, fair enough. It's just sometimes it's interesting because a lot of bands, when they first come together, some bands actually do take the time to discuss it, because there's so many a lot of times the band members have different influences, right? So you kind of want to find something that works for all of you, where you can incorporate those influences and still make it sound good.
I mean, I think the reason why the three of us ended up together is probably because this very natural vibe that we have about this kind of music. So probably because we can't play this kind of music with anybody else that we know. And that's why we ended up together. But
a few differences of musical opinions then.
Within the band.
No, I mean outside the band, because you're like, well, we can't play this with anyone else.
Well, yeah. That's exactly what I mean. No, we haven't had but I mean, just the three of us, just really, we met like a couple of years ago, and then we just started, talking about doing something eventually, because we found out that we have very similar opinions in what kind of music that we want to make, and then Slaughter Beach came up.
Now, did you guys play in other bands first before you guys met up, or like how'd you guys actually meet?
Well, we're just we're born in the same town, and we've just been in the same neighborhoods, all of our lives. But we have played in other constellations as well. But this is like the first like real serious attempt, or what do you say? Like
your first serious attempt at making a band to try to go somewhere with it.
Yeah, exactly.
So with these, well, at least a few of these songs, because the songs you sent me are really decent, and they kind of play into your sweet indie description, and one of them we're gonna get to in just a moment. Made up true love, and obviously that's I like the title because it's essentially contradictory of itself, right?
Yeah.
And it was a great idea, and I was going to listen to the song. You said, you know what, this one should be interesting, and lyrically I really liked it, and just the whole ambience of the music, the way you guys kind of laid it out, just was catchy. But at the same time too, was almost kind of made you chuckle here and there. So it was a good tune, but those tunes you can sit and you can really enjoy and say, but so you know what, that's a good point, and kind of get a little chuckle out of it, right? So.
Definitely.
So as far as which leads me to my next question, as far as songwriting goes, is it a complete band effort? Do one of you come to the table with the music first, or the lyrics first, or how do you guys do that?
Well, Nikolai, the lead singer, is the one writing the basic idea of the songs, and then so usually he just comes to me and Mass, and then then he plays whatever he's done to us, and then we kind of figure it out together from there on. Yeah. So, but most of the time it's really collective, like the process. But as usual, the basic idea comes from Nikolai.
Now, do you guys, because at least like I said, the song you sent, do you guys have an EP out, or do you guys are in the process of making an EP?
Yeah, we're definitely in the process of making an EP, and then hopefully as soon as possible we're going to be putting out an album. So, but for now we just put out the two songs, and are really just very surprised, and in general thankful for the interest that people have taken in it so far, and we're really gonna try to build it up, see where we can take it to, what level we can take it to. So, but more music is definitely gonna come very soon.
Right on. Because I've played the songs a few times, and I debuted them this weekend actually, and I've got some good feedback from it, and it's nice because, especially too, because obviously, like, I like to do my research before I interview the bands, and it's nice because now it's spanning even further. Now, like, I've pretty much for a while just covered, not intentionally, but just that's where the bands came from. I would cover bands out of the UK, so Great Britain, Ireland, Scotland, and North America, both Canada and the US, and now eventually into Denmark, which is really cool. Is because I want to keep on expanding, and it's nice to get these bands from these different countries because it gives you a different gives you a different appreciation for music, knowing that's not just coming from one place, and it's nice because that's what makes music so much fun and so interesting, is because of all the different areas it can come out of, and what comes out of that certain location, because you never know what you're going to get.
Yeah, exactly. And it gives you this certain, what do you say? It feels very nice actually that you can be an American and then you can discover music from Denmark and finding it very enjoyable, and then the other way around again. I mean, people sometimes people are more similar to each other than they think, and we have similar emotions, we have a lot of similar perspective, all of us, that we should be more aware of sometimes. I mean, and that's the beauty of music and art, it really brings people together.
Absolutely does. And just one thing, like, not there's anything wrong with that, but I'm Canadian, not American.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
But it was just it was just like an example,
No, man, it's totally fine. It's totally cool. Don't worry about that at all.
But that wasn't really what I meant.
I know what you meant. I'm sorry. I wasn't. No disrespect. I was just joking around with you.
Put me there. I know where you're from.
No disrespect. I was just joking around with you. So.
Yeah, cool. I know.
All right, so we're gonna take a quick little break here, and we're gonna talk about a song we heard a few minutes ago. This one is called "Made Up True Love" by Slaughter Beach.